Hey guys, basically welcome back to another YouTube video with Experienced Subscriber. Basically today I'm talking about ideas potentially for the new Doctor, basically the 13th, Jodie Whittaker. Yeah, that's basically a mouthful, but oh well. Basically, there's some ideas basically for the new series. Basically, if any of you are basically watching from Doctor Who, it's basically number one. Basically, idea one would be basically, why don't you go back to basically the Doctor's past? Basically, when you see in the, I guess when you got all the Doctors together, basically from the War Doctor all the way up to the 12th. It's basically some people just need to decide basically whether or not basically in that time lapse, does Doctor have a brother or a sister basically that died in the Time War? Can you do a relapse of that or something like that? Basically, where the Doctor goes back to Gallifrey, to visit his brother or sister, because we know he's got a mom and a dad, but they're not really mentioned in the storyline basically throughout the entire season. Well, the entire season that Doctor Who been available. All I'm gonna say though is basically it would be nice if basically Doctor Who did do that. I think in my case, basically because in one way we'd get to learn a bit more about the Doctor's history, a bit more in detail and all that stuff. Idea two, basically, you've got the Daleks, basically, all of them, and basically it just needs to be sorted out and everything. But let's say idea two would be basically the Doctor finds another another set of Daleks that's basically trying to basically create the Supreme Daleks. Well, the Supreme Daleks, basically, there's already one set, so why can't you have another? Basically, then that would make a better storyline for basically these two Supreme Daleks races. Basically, one's genetically slightly older to what the Supreme Daleks are. Basically, that would be a better idea. Basically, you can base off another episode, basically where the modified Daleks meet the Supreme Daleks and basically just blatantly attack each other. It's basically going back to basically the Renegade Daleks. Basically where I think you have the the silver and blue Daleks basically versing the white and gold. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. I might be wrong about that. But like saying, it would revisit that episode in sort of more like an upbeat episode version of it. Then there's idea three, basically there's people being on about the Torchwood. Basically, sometimes it's nearly outshined the Doctor Who in some aspects. Basically, it would be nice if basically if they had two people from Torchwood, basically the two main characters basically back into Doctor Who, basically because you have an on-screen appearance in basically when the Daleks are attacking about basically the 10th Doctor, basically where they're attacking the flying aircraft carrier. Basically that would be another idea. But also, guys, basically it would be nice to basically bring them two back, bring them into another storyline, basically where the Doctor runs into him, basically Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, and possibly bring back David Tennant's Doctor in some time lapse of it. Because like saying, if they did that, basically David Tennant's Doctor and Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, basically I think it would give a bit of a boost for Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, but it's entirely up to Doctor Who what they do. And basically there's option 4, basically Doctor Who, basically how can I put it? Basically Doctor Who come up with a more creative idea, basically release a new species, a new alien race. Basically you've had the Sylvains and everything. I think it's time for a new alien of some sort basically to be introduced to Doctor Who, because basically you've had the Ood, you've had the Daleks, you've had the Cybermen, Sylvain, the couple other races. I'm basically trying to think off the top of my head. Basically it would be nice basically if they could bring another new enemy into the Doctor Who series. Basically they don't know nothing about the Doctor. Basically they've had history on the Doctor before with other races attacking them. And basically that would make a good idea. Basically, this is going to be my last one, guys, because I'm going to have to go after this video. Basically, number 5 will basically be bring one or two members of the old cast back into well, it's a new series of Doctor Who with Jodie Whittaker, basically the 13th Doctor. Basically, it would be better if basically, for instance, basically you had the Sarah Jane Adventures. It's like saying you probably have 1 or 2 characters. Basically, I'm going to like back to my third, maybe second idea. It's basically they need to bring some of the old characters back. Like for instance, you could use Rose Tyler as one. Basically, you can go back into the parallel dimension, and basically, Rose is basically trying to figure out basically what's going on from right from wrong. It would make a decent idea for another storyline. But that's entirely up, like I just said previously previously what I've said after the first couple of ideas is entirely up to Doctor Who. It's basically what they want, what they desire. And like saying, it would make a good storyline basically if they added basically for my last idea. It's basically if they added basically the Doctor, basically added a new species basically in the parallel universe, basically to where Jodie Whittaker's Doctor has to go into the parallel universe to prevent basically the new species trying to take over. Basically what it does, basically after she's done it shoots her back into the normal basically the normal universe instead of the parallel universe after that. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave that here. If you want to hear more ideas basically for another basic Doctor Who idea stories, hopefully some from Doctor Who reads this, like and share and comment. Also, if you're a Whoven, or how you pronounce it, basically a Doctor Who fan, remember to like, comment and subscribe. And basically if you want me to upload another video of Doctor Who, remember to hit the like button and subscribe. Anyway guys, see ya.